Saidam, we have Kusum Naik here today. Kusum Auntie's been with the Atlanta Sai Center for some time. Auntie, you have a wonderful story to share with us. We'd love to hear it.
Saidam, I begin this experience with the blessings of our Sri Lord Sathya Sai Baba. This experience happened in Zimbabwe in the year after 1990. I was looking for a full-sized picture of Swami in a white robe. Being in Zimbabwe, we could not find a place to buy that, and going to India was kind of out of the question. So I thought I will call my son, who was studying at Cornell, to see if he could find somewhere to buy one in the US. So when we called him, he randomly clicked on the computer on one of the Sai centers in the US. And he called the lady, and after talking to her, the lady suddenly burst down into tears. And my son thought, I must have done something wrong to upset her. So he told her that he would call again, but the lady said, look, let me just compose myself, and I will talk to you in a minute. So after a few minutes, she spoke to him and told him the reason she was crying was because she had a dream that early hours of the morning, and the dream was about the picture that she had in her hallway. And Swami was in that picture standing. He was talking to her and saying to her that I have lived with you all this time, and now somebody else needs me in Zimbabwe. So that is when she realized that the dream kind of came true, because that's when my son called to ask for the photograph. And that is how she mailed the picture to us in Zimbabwe. And then after maybe 7 years went by, and I knew her name, but I did not know where she lived or anything. So when we came back to the US in 97, around that time, we were staying with my son in New Jersey, where he had a summer job. We had only one car, so going to the center was like, how would we get there? So what happened was somebody living near our apartment had a motel, and he was a Sai Baba devotee. So he offered to take us on the weekends to bhajans. So we got a ride with him, and we went there, and we were greeted by a middle-aged man, and he said the bhajans are down in the basement. So we went our way there, and after a while I sat down and closed my eyes, and tears just started rolling down my cheeks. And I was thinking that, oh my gosh, when would we settle down in the US and have our own altar with Swami's picture on it? Just then the lady of the house walked down and saw that I was in tears, and she asked me, is everything okay? So I said, yes, everything's fine. It's just that I'm a bit overwhelmed to say that who knows when and where we're going to settle down. So then we started talking, and I said, I would like to put my picture on the altar, just like you have a beautiful altar, and I have a similar picture. So she said, Yes, I had two, and a lady in Africa wanted one, so I mailed that one to her. And just then I realized that, oh my gosh, this is the lady that sent me the picture. And I told her that, yes, I am the lady who you mailed the picture to. And we both hugged and cried and wondered and kind of so happy that Swami works his miraculous ways with all of us. And that is how we had that picture, and we still have it. And that was put on the altar after I got my home here. Sai Baba.